today was really our last day this week that we'll install. So heads were swimming a little bit. We've installed a little bit more today. Tomorrow we'll go through some. We won't install tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll go through some individual. Probably try to put the ball down, scrimmage about half an hour. Okay, we can only scrimmage 3 scrimmages. And, really, the last 3 will be the last 3 weekends. But we can also go contact 50% of the practice. So we'll go tomorrow with a little bit of full speed stuff, and again, no more installation. We'll put the ball down and see how we're playing. See if we're playing fast, if we're playing physical, playing with great fundamentals, and if we're playing with great technique. So, but overall, good day today. We got to see how we put everything together with no coaches on the field. They just relying on their fundamentals, technique, and assignment. So, looking forward to tomorrow.
What have you gleaned about the offensive plan this right now as opposed to this time last year?
Well, this time last year in the spring we were beat up also. A couple guys were out for the spring with shoulders, and so we were really young in the spring last year. We're young, we're healthy, but we're still young. We got a couple new guys, and I'm saying just a couple because Miller played a huge role for us last year. But Zach West is getting his first snaps. Kevin Mitchell is really getting first full-time reps. So those 2 guys are young and inexperienced, but one thing they're willing and able. And that's the thing that you like. We're also starting to get some really good work out of some of our backups. Tevin Eatman, we need him to continue to progress. We need Shaq Love to continue to come also. Both those guys are behind, but again, they got good spirits. They got good look in their eyes, and we looking forward to seeing them tomorrow also.
I spent some time following Pat Washington around today, and T. Martin was a guy you always said had some juice, but how runs up and down the field yelling. For a guy his age, he gets after it, doesn't he?
What the hell is a guy his age? I mean, come on, man. How old are you?
22.
Okay, a guy his age, he'd kick your tail. All right, a guy my age, his age, he's a year older than me. See? But no, Pat, and that's what people. It's a lot. It doesn't have anything to do with age. It doesn't. I mean, it has something to do with passion. And the guy, and that's what we talk about. Juice. Juice is passion for the place that you're at, and that's what Pat has. He has passion for his game. He has passion for and he's appreciative of being here. And that's why he coaches the way he coaches.
Kind of, in a similar way, Coach Cassidy is a guy who's pretty vocal. I've heard that he kind of has a military background. You can see that come through sometimes.
He does. He has a military background. He has a football background. He has a wrestling background, which is one-on-one when you're on the mat, and it's one-on-one when you're out there on the island at the defensive back position. So he understands how to play the game. Again, another guy who has passion for this place here.
What's the position group that you're most pleased with right now?
Probably the secondary. I really like the way they look. I like the way they trained in the off season. We're now got a chance to be a big, physical secondary. They're still athletic. It's still got some length to them. We had some length last couple of years. We didn't have any girth to us, and these guys do have some girth to them, and they also are running athletic. So I'm real pleased with those guys. Those guys are working really hard, working well together, because you got to be able to communicate in the back end. Otherwise, you'll have some busts. The safety's got to be a guy that can communicate to the corners and to the nickelback. So I just like the way they talk and like the way they work.
What upperclassmen are sticking out the most as leaders in the field?
Well, Larry Warford is one of the guys that's doing a really good job of leading for us. Colin Zuku, I mean, it's easy to lead when you're not getting reps. He's on the sideline doing a good job and pushing the guys. But he's getting his work in also. He's getting his work in and doing an individual with strength and conditioning people. And then during the team period, he's been really vocal. But there's still some young guys that are leading also. I really like what Max Smith is doing. Max Smith is trying to be the leader over on offense. Avery Williamson, you may call him an old guy. He's only been here 2 years, but he's been that vocal guy that we need at the Mike linebacker position.
Like last year, do you all plan on using double tight end sets in lieu of a fullback maybe in some run scheme?
We will. Fullback only has so many at-bats, so many collisions that you can, that you want your fullback to take. So we'll replace that fullback with that extra tight end. We'll replace some 2, sometimes even some 3 tight end sets. That's the position that we're probably the deepest at tight end. And I'm talking in terms of, say, how deep we are. I'm talking about ability and experience also. So we'll try to get some of those guys in the game at the same time.
Thanks, Phil.